Well, this is my first conference. It has been said today that I'm a conference virgin, apparently.
I've been here a number of years at the conference. In fact, it's probably about my 14th or 15th. I seem to keep getting dragged back for different reasons.
This is my second conference. I had such a good time the first time I had to come again.
The highlight for me was the presentation given by Tim Farron.
The highlight of my conference has been listening to the three-party representatives.
He seemed to have a very clear understanding of the problems that we face as an industry and some very useful solutions.
I enjoy the speakers. My highlights are usually as a well-trained analyser, very funny, good speaker.
Hearing about the beef sector and what we need to do in the future to try and keep a good price.
Also, I like to go to all the livestock conferences and speakers, they're very good.
The highlight of the conference so far, I think, was the morning session where all the political parties each spoke. That was really good and really informative.
The afternoon session, the business session, three very entertaining and informative speakers who were very concise in their presentations.
I was very pleased to be involved in the Sugar Beet Forum that we just had and to hear the positive messages coming out of British Sugar.
I felt that was much better value than the politicians this morning that sort of said all the predictable things.
I think the future for British farming is quite positive. I think we've gone through a spell where we had a government that said we don't need farmers, we can buy it from abroad cheaper. And I think the message of this conference is that we are required to produce food and they want home-produced food.
The future should be good in the medium to longer term, but the short-term future is going to be very difficult with the pressures on commodity prices.
I think the future's very bright. I think it's good, there's going to be a lot of business in it. Like they say, the population's growing, no one's going into farming, so hopefully there'll be plenty of jobs and plenty of money in it for us youngsters.
I think the future holds some very interesting challenges, but it also holds a lot of promise. I actually wish that I was 25 years younger, because I think to enter the industry now, there's an awful lot of challenges, but the opportunities that are there, I think, are far more than when I was at that similar age.
I think the next generation coming through are very enthusiastic and have got a lot of energy to give to farming, and I think looking around me here today, we've got a very bright future. I think the main core issue at the minute that we need to tackle is probably TB.
Well, I mean, we've got very volatile prices.
I think probably producing more food and impacting less on the environment.
Regulation. We are regulated and regulated.
More emphasis on the cheese, better price for us.
The issue of bovine TB.
The over-regulation is the fundamental thing that we need help with.
I think we need to get profitability back in farming.
One core issue that I think is important for the British farmer is the returns from produce, i.e. from supermarkets and that, to the farmer's back pocket.